I just watched Beverly Hills Cop Axel F on Netflix. So I'm going to stop and rank all 4 Beverly Hills Cop movies from the worst to the best. Let's go. So yes, guys, I'm going to be ranking all 4 Beverly Hills Cop movies from the worst to the best. Without further ado, let's get it. Enjoy. In 4th place, we have Beverly Hills Cop 3. Now, guys, I actually did not hate this film, but I did not like it either. It was in the middle section, guys. A lot of people hated this film. I didn't hate it fully, guys. There are some parts that are still enjoyable, but it did not feel like a Beverly Hills Cop movie. So, first, guys, the movie came out in 1994, the third movie in the trilogy, and this film just was all about Axel. So, the 4th one was called Axel F. This one honestly could have been called Axel F because it was all about Axel. It wasn't about Billy like anyone else. Like, Billy was just a side character in the film. So it didn't really matter about anyone else other than Axel. So the movie follows up where Axel goes with all his cop friends in Detroit to see something. There's people with drugs, but they're in a mechanic store. And they come in, and turns out the boss kills all his mechanic workers, and he's just using them. And then he's got, like, 2 bodyguards or whatever. And then huge invasion with Axel and his cop buddies, not Billy or John or anyone, with just his cop buddies in Detroit. And then his chief comes, and his chief gets shot, and his chief dies. So then they don't catch the villain, so then they go to his funeral and stuff, and then he's just very upset. So he just really wants revenge. And guys, before I carry on, I forgot to mention again, there are spoilers, so please watch the Beverly Hills Cop movies. And also, remember, my list is not the right list. It's just my list, and I would love to hear your list in the comments. So please tell me, how would you rank all 4 Beverly Hills Cop movies from the worst to the best? Without further ado, let's carry on. So guys, then he goes to Beverly Hills, and he talks to Billy. He's wondering where John is, guys, and John is absent from this film. John is not in this film one little bit. Apparently, he's moved far away, and he is retired from being a cop. So he talks to Billy, and we meet this new character. He's also named John. And, so he discusses with him a bunch of stuff and why he's here. So then he goes to this theme park called Wonderland. And then he goes there, and basically for the whole movie, he's in Wonderland. And guys, why did I not like this film so much? First of all, again, it did not feel like a Beverly Hills Cop movie. It didn't capture all that stuff from the first 2 movies, and the 4th didn't have any of that stuff. So this 3rd movie, it just felt like a cop theme park movie. And theme park and cops don't mix. And also, Eddie Murphy was not as funny as he is as the other 3 movies. He didn't feel funny at all. And again, the movie was all about him. It wasn't about anyone else. Like, the first 2, it's about John and Billy. This film, we forget John, he's not even in the film. Billy is just a side character. We don't really care about him. Like, obviously we do, but, like, the movie doesn't care about him. It just focuses on Axel getting his revenge on the villain, who works at the theme park. So he goes there, and just trying to track him down. He meets this girl who's a worker there. He has a big crush on her. She has a big crush on him. I'll just say they get married at the end of the movie. It doesn't show it, but we know they do. It's pretty obvious, because you never meet his wife in the fourth film because they got divorced. I'm still saying they are, I'll just say they're together or something. Anyway, then I thought the movie actually had its fun part. There was like this Ferris wheel. I think it was called the spider ride. It's not actually a spider. It's just like this. Looks like a Ferris wheel. He climbs and he starts like running on it. That was kind of funny and cool. And he saves these two kids because the bad guys were messing around with it, trying to track Axel down. And the villain realizes who he is, and they're trying to track him down. And like the final fight scene at the theme park is pretty cool. There's also Uncle Dave, the owner of Wonderland. He gets shot, but he survives. Anyway, then Billy comes and the John guy, not Taggart, the other John guy that's new. The two of them come, the three of them fight the villains, shoot them, big shoot down. There's this like alien ride that's like, it's really cool. It's like there's an alien ride, and they go into it, and I think it was like pretty funny, and like there's like water that splashes down, and like it kills a couple guys. I thought that was pretty cool, but still, I did not really like the theme park addition to the movie, and yeah, it definitely did not feel like a Beverly Hills Cop movie. So yeah, Beverly Hills Cop 3, 4th place. And also, guys, it's weird how John isn't in the other movies, just saying that. But yeah, Beverly Hills Cop 3, 4th place. In 3rd place, we have Beverly Hills Cop 2. Now, this film went from a complete jump. Went from like, okay, bad stuff. Now we're into the good stuff. So Beverly Hills Cop 2, it felt almost just like the first movie. So close. There's some stuff I didn't like about the film. I wish they could have. Well, I'll show that in a sec. So this film came out in 1987. So it's an older film. I mean, all of them are except for the newest. But this film is just really, really enjoyable. It's a fun film. Did I love this film? No. I still had fun. I enjoyed this film. Now, the film follows up where a couple years after the first one, Axel is back. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. And then the bad stuff happens. Then he hears that his chief from the first one, the chief of the Beverly Hills Cop Police, the Beverly Hills Police Department, the chief has been shot down. He's actually still alive. So Nick comes down and basically he's on a mission to track down the killers, the Alphabet Bandits, which I don't even know why they call, because they only leave 2 letters. So in like the beginning of the movie, it starts with them making the big heist. We meet this really tall woman, and then a guy, and then anyway, they decide to make the heist. They rob a jewelry store, take all the money. They leave a letter, envelope. Then they shoot down the chief later, just like probably 10 minutes later, and then leave a B letter, and then that's it. So why call them the Alphabet Bandits? I think they should have killed more people and made more crimes. I think that would have made the movie better and made the villains stand out better. I think that's my opinion. I think that's what they should have done with the movie. I still think it's a good movie. He comes down, meets with John Taggart and Billy Rosewood, and the three of them are back with action again, trying to solve the crime. Goes to a gun store to see her. I think this movie has the most, I would say. Well, this one and the fourth have a lot more action than the first and the third one. I think there's a lot more going on in 2 and 4. In my opinion, I think they have a lot of more action going on. Still, the They go to I think the movie, the ending fight. I'm gonna say this right now. It was actually terrible. The third one had a better ending fight. This one, ending fight was actually really, really bad. It was horrible. Very upsetting, guys. I was hoping for a big fight. They just went from one place to another. I think they went to the airport when there's the last 20 minutes. Then they realized, oh no, they went to this rodeo. So then they go there. They're still not there. So then they go to this dirt place. Finally, they find them. The girl has a machine gun. Gets shot down 2 seconds later. The guy dies. There you go. So that's what I didn't really like about the film, just the ending scene. If they changed it up a little bit and the alphabet problem I explained, then the movie would have been better. It would probably be higher on my list, which is, yeah, it probably would have, yeah, but no. So, but I still had fun with this film. I think it's really, really good. So, yeah, Beverly Hills Cop 2, third place. In second place, my runner-up, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. I just saw this movie an hour ago on Netflix. This movie is actually really, really good. It's not perfect. Did I think it was perfect? No. Did I think it was still a good movie and I had fun with it? Yes, I did. I had really fun with this movie. Now, the movie follows up where, I already reviewed the video, so I'm not going to do too much on this video. His daughter gets hurt, or gets attacked, but she's fine, and then he decides to come out from Detroit to Beverly Hills to stop these people. To stop them and learn what's going on. Billy got kidnapped, so he has to rescue Billy. And John is the chief of police now, the sheriff. I'll say the chief. And his daughter doesn't like him because he ghosted her. So he's got problems with his daughter. He has to find Billy. He has problems with John. I forget his last name. He has problems with John, not from the third one, the OG, as the chief, because he's trying to do this thing, and he's offending John. Anyway, then he has to work with Bobby. Him and Bobby go on this big journey to find out who this is, and it turns out it's Grant, who's Kevin Bacon, the actor for... It's Kevin Bacon who acts for Grant, so he has to do that. Luckily he finds who it is and sorts something out. Nobody really dies in the film. I think they should have killed off someone important. Is it so hard to do that? They didn't. I'm okay with that. This movie was actually really, really good. But the helicopter scenes, the action scenes, all the shootout scenes, they're all fun. We see Axel back in action one last time. Now the Beverly Hills Cop franchise sadly has come to a close. But yeah, I still think these are good movies. Really, really good movies. So, yeah. Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Second place. In first place, the best Beverly Hills Cop movie, Beverly Hills Cop. This film is an 80s classic. Came out in 1984. I adore this film. It is really, really good. I love this film. Super duper good. It's just such a good movie, guys. Following up where Axel, he's a cop. And it turns out that one day his friend breaks in. His name is Mikey. And yeah, they talk for a while. They go to a bar. Then after, Mikey gets shot. Gets killed. So then Mikey said something about Beverly Hills. So Axel must go to Beverly Hills to learn the truth and who murdered his friend. He meets John Taggart and meets Billy Rosewood and the three of them, the buddy cop, because these are all buddy cop films, I mean, except for the third one. But the first two and the fourth are buddy cop films with Billy, John, and Axel, three of them working together to fight crime. So that's what they do in this first one. They go on this big adventure. They try and find who killed his friend. He meets the chief, who doesn't really like him, but still, he likes him by the second one. And yeah, they go on this big adventure. This film was hilarious. I laughed basically every scene. It was so funny, guys. I'm gonna miss hearing the theme song every new movie, but still, guys, this was an 80s classic movie. All four of them together, and it was an enjoyable movie. I'm going to miss all four of them. We can always rewatch them, but I'm gonna miss them. Probably gonna watch them with my dad. The fourth one, since he loves this franchise. But still, I'm gonna miss these adventures we go on with Axel and Billy and John all together. So yeah. So that's Beverly Hills Cop, first place, the best Beverly Hills Cop movie. So guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. Please let me know in the comments, what would you rank all 4 Beverly Hills Cop movies from worst to best? Please let me know in the comments. Have a good one, everyone. See ya.